Hey, what's up everyone? SnoopLoop7 here with another map navigation video. Today's video is on the map Yemen. I got this out of theater mode and for some reason it cut out the very end of the game, maybe like the last 20 seconds or so. But you'll see we beat them pretty handily and we were at like 195 points when it ends, so you don't actually miss anything important. But as to why theater mode would randomly just cut out at such a random point, IDK, I don't know. Theater mode has always seemed to have a mind of its own. It records where it wants and when it wants. And it didn't like the last 20 seconds of this game for some reason. But anyways, back to Yemen. You can see my opening route is to head over to this side of the B flag. And I go this way regardless of whether I start at A or C. Running directly to B just increases your chances of getting picked off by a sniper or target finder LMG, because there's usually at least one up on one of the balconies. And when capturing the B flag, you can see I like to stay as close to that wall as possible. It makes it more difficult for them to see me, and it forces them to pop their entire body out if they do want to get a shot on me. But anyways, I don't like to run to the other side of the map because I feel that I'm far away from all the flags, and obviously right here I'm basically right next to the B flag. You can see that I'm using the MTAR, and for the first like 6 months of Black Ops 2, this was actually my most used gun. Only recently have other guns passed it. And the reason I use it so much was because of the accuracy I felt I had with it. And there's just something about the recoil pattern that I got comfortable with. I'm also using the grip attachment, which is supposed to increase accuracy. And yes, I know there was a debate on whether it even did anything at all because of the video that Drifter came out with. But the MTAR is one of the few guns that I do use grip on. From my experience, it does seem to help with this particular gun. And I've got my lightning strike now. And it almost looks as if I'm lying like halfway inside the rock, but I'm able to get a double kill with the lightning strike. So at this point, the other team has started working their way around to the A flag, and you can see my teammates are right by the C flag, and I hear that they're jumping on A, and I thought about maybe going to defend A, try and get some defender points, but I figured there's probably going to be 3 or 4 of them there, and I would be definitely outnumbered. So going to the C flag is definitely the smarter choice, and I'm still able to get a kill and the capture points. And again, you're going to see me staying along the same side of the map. I'm also close to my VSAT. I was up in this window hoping I could maybe pick someone off running across. And the other team didn't seem to be pushing the B flag very hard, so I didn't feel the need to run right back there immediately. And if you look on the minimap, I've got one of my teammates over by the A flag, and he ends up jumping on it and actually capturing it. So, with most of my teammates by B and C, I decided to run over to the A side to try and help defend it for the triple cap. And this is just another reason why you want to stay to the side of the map that I've been staying to, because when you have a triple cap, it'll force them to spawn far away from all the flags, and they're going to have to run a long distance to get to any of the flags, making them easier to defend. And you can see right here, even at this long range, the MTAR still is pretty accurate, and I'm able to get the VSAT. And you actually see me kind of breaking my rule of going to this side of the map right here, but that's only because we have a VSAT up. When the VSAT is up, basically anything goes. I mean, you know exactly where they spawn, so it doesn't really matter at that point. You can just run back and forth across the map because you know where they are. And right now, I'm really just reading the mini-map, and I kind of have this tendency to sidestep back and forth when the VSAT is up and I'm looking at the mini-map. I don't know why I do it, but it just means I'm looking at the minimap, trying to figure out where to run. And my teammates are obviously using the VSAT as well, as I'm getting a good amount of assists, which is able to bring me back to my UAV. And right now I can see on the minimap they have 3 guys near the C flag and 3 near the A flag, so I'm kind of staying in the middle by B to see which side to run to. And they end up capturing the A flag, so that's the side that I decided to go to. And I'm also able to get ye old Merciless medal right there. And I don't end up dying again until the very end of the game. I know I get a Ruthless medal, and I think I die in a 19 gun streak near the end. So I was 1 off of a 20 gun streak, and I think that's the Brutal medal. I can't remember. The Brutal medal might be the 25. I always forget that one for some reason. But anyways, it's in the last 30 seconds of the round now, and I'm up near their spawn, just trying to get a few more kills before the round ends. I'm about halfway to my lightning strike again. I put a few shots on this guy, and then because I don't have a silencer, I decided to leave the area. And I jump out this window thinking there'd be no one there, and I got really lucky that this guy has bad aim, because I was really not expecting anyone to be there, but I was able to win the gunfight. And then also get the final kill of the round to pick my lightning strike up. So, I had a pretty good first half. I was 16-1 and had 3 captures. And so now in the second half, you're going to see me take the same path towards the same side of the map. And you see my teammate going for the 360 capture right there. If only style points were included. And I lie down right here because I have my lightning strike. I don't push forward all the way right away. And I do pick up 1 kill with it. And during that time, my teammates all were able to jump on the B flag and capture it. Now, for the next minute or so, the gameplay gets a little bit slow. I'm basically just staying by the B flag, protecting it. I do get a couple kills, one of which right here. You can see again the MTAR and its accuracy at range. But like I said earlier, they weren't really pushing the B flag very hard. But I didn't want to leave the area and give them a free capture if they did jump on. And you can see I catch another guy running down this alleyway right here. And that's almost always a really good spot on the map to catch people in a sprint. And you can usually get the kill before they're able to get their gun up. And right here in the gameplay, there's actually a good point to be made. You'll see on the mini-map that I see someone shoot right there, so I throw an EMP, I get a hit marker, C4, get a hit marker, and I wanted to run out to get him, but I saw on the mini-map that there was 2 enemy players just killed 2 of my teammates in that little oriental rug room that overlooks the area. So even though I knew he was hurt by my C4, because I was paying attention to the mini-map, I was able to save myself from getting killed. So what you see me do instead is first check the rug room and make sure there was no one looking out the window, and then I push forward, and I'm able to shoot this guy in the back as he's climbing up the wall, and this also gets me my Ruthless medal. I jump on the A flag because the other team just captured C, and I'm just able to see this guy's head in the window, so I pick up the kill and secure the flag to get my VSAT. And again, that just makes everything easier. I see this guy on the other side of the wall, and I'm able to kill him as he pokes his head around the corner. And now, like you see in almost every one of my videos, I pull out the launcher after hearing that they have a UAV up to shoot it down. And this is actually something I never really did prior to Black Ops 2, or even at the beginning of Black Ops 2. In Modern Warfare 3, I almost never shot anything down. And in the first Black Ops, the only time I shot anything down was to get Ghost Pro. I think you had to shoot down like 30 things out of the air, so that was really the only time I would use launchers. But I just find it as something really useful in this game, especially because it gives you points for doing it. And again, with the counter UAV, I'm able to do the same thing. And shooting down the counter UAV actually gets you 100 points, while the UAV gets you 75. But anyways, the gameplay is coming close to the end, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like rating and subscribe if you want to see more. And also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I upload frequently. And coming up here in a sec is actually where I get that final death. You can see I only have 16 bullets, and I chase this guy into the building, and he turns on me with dual-wield TAC-45, so 1 bullet from each and I was done. And I do get 1 more kill, so I end up 25-2. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace out.